Hoyk's Bruce McNeil last out of the dressing room as the South prepare for this final against the Minerva Builders. The South all red jerseys, not the red and white stripes that we're used to in years gone by. They've got Andrew Skeen as their skipper though, the Kelso player, ex-Watsonians, plenty of experience there with Bruce Colvin and co-captain Bruce McNeil. Pete Jurasevich will offer some great creativity, I'm sure, for the Minerva Builders. Pete McCallum, of course, is a Scottish club internationalist. Craig Gosman is one of many players, along with brother Kerr, who've got plenty pace to burn. Jurasevich then with the kick-off. Still a dry pitch here at Braidholm, taken well there by Keith Davis, who's bundled into touch. Good tackle immediately by Kerr Gosman. Jurasevich from the scrum. Cut inside there, Richard Dalgleish. Move breaks down just on the edge of the 22. Spears onto his Gala teammate Dwayne Burrows, the New Zealander. Has to backtrack a little bit. Nice little off-road there to Bruce Colvin of Melrose. Now the acceleration here, Keith Davis of Hoyk with the pass on to Craig Robertson. One-handed pass, just bounces in front of Burrows there. And he's picked up again by Spears. Got plenty of pace about him. Spears over halfway. Looks to one or two options. Inside him is his captain, Andrew Skeen. Skeen, lovely grubber kick with the left boot there. Will the bounce favour the Hoyk man? And Keith Davis is over for the opening try. He had to measure his run here, but this was excellent play by Gala's first team 15's captain on there to Andrew Skeen of Kelso. And then it was a nice grubber kick. The two number twos coming together, but Keith Davis winning that little battle. The South with the restart. The high one there from Andrew Skeen. Plucked out the air, but under a bit of pressure is Kerr Gosman. And the South look to win it once again. The kick ahead though is gathered up this time by Richard Dalgleish on the angle. Two number sixes in the Minerva side, but this is Dalgleish just losing his footing at the vital time, presenting the South with an opportunity just to get men back in numbers and defend. A scrap for the ball now. You can see in amongst the jerseys there, Dean Kelbrick trying to win it for Minerva. Watch this again, just losing his footing at a vital time there, having made a very good break. Now Ross Coombe of Gala, ex-Jed Forest. Oh, he breaks the tackle down this left-hand channel. Loves situations like this. Is he going to finish it himself? He slows up inside the 22. Unselfishly pays it to Keith Davis. And Davis touches down for his second try. The South's second try of this first half. Real pocket battleship here. Powerful, strong running from Coombe. And just you can see him there, waiting, measured pass. Jurasevich was the sweeper, but he couldn't block off two players. And no mistake there from Andrew Skeen, who converts the try. Skeen there with the educated left foot restart kick. Dwayne Burrows underneath it, so too is Keith Davis. On for a hat-trick of scores. Davis now Colvin, the Melrose man. The number 9 in the 15's game, just stops, checks, plays it left to now Spears coming into the action. Spears with a high pass on towards Keith Davis. And that's a nice little moment for Keith Davis. A hat-trick for the Hoyk forward. Played well here, again by Graham Spears. And again, it was Davis just gathered his thoughts as he clutched the ball and he was in under the posts. He'll enjoy that one. Skeen, another 2 points, and the South just edging further clear. Colvin chasing this one, but won well there by Pete McCallum, the air forward. Now the air skipper, of course, in that air team to lose the cup final to Melrose a few weeks ago. Now there's some pace to burn here. We mentioned him beforehand, Kerr Gosman, but great tackle from Burrows, forcing him into touch. Nothing quite going for Minerva just at the moment. Skeen looked to try and take the quick throw in, but it will be the underarm of Bruce Colvin. Won well by Davis, back to Colvin, on towards Skeen. Now Spears, just on the edge of the 22. Almost breaking clear was Ross Coombe. Back towards his skipper, Andrew Skeen. Back to Spears. Hoyt, Kelso and Gallo linking up very well indeed there. Now Melrose come into the play with Bruce Colvin. Over halfway, Colvin. Lovely pass there to Dwayne Burrows, the New Zealander now. Will he back himself to go in the corner? Brilliant play there from Dwayne Burrows to touchdown for another try. And already it's an uphill task for Minerva. Burrows there. He was up against Tommy Spinks, who's no slouch, but he was able to round Spinks to score just before half time. The South then very much the bit between their teeth at the moment, but Jaricevic looking to change that. A driving solo run here from Jaricevic. He has to stop and check. Long loop pass back there, and back once more again. Paddy Boyer back to Spinks. Spinks straightens up, goes right into contact. Crunching challenge by Dwayne Burrows. He's a very physical sevens player, is Burrows. Looking to try and take the quick tap, escaping the attentions of Pete McCallum. Skeen on towards Colvin. Coming on at pace now is Graham Spears. Great footwork there from Spears. And selfishly offloading now to the captain. And Andrew Skeen is going to be in for a score. He'll enjoy that. He's been very much part of Kelso's sevens season down in the Borders, and not often gets the opportunity to finish off moves these days. But again, showing he's still fleet of foot under the posts. Excellent score. And he adds the extras, so a good 7 points for the South and for Andrew Skeen. The restart kick is a bit deeper this time. Chasing after it is Paddy Boyer, just on his own try line. Long loop pass back infield. Jaricevic has got men out on that right hand side. Spinks again, just has a little look at what's in front of him. Powers through the initial challenge, escapes the attentions of Skeen. Back is Burrows. Jaricevic though goes to ground, forcing Minerva back inside their 22. Important handling here. Minerva will want to try and make some important breaks, as Paddy Boyle always passes intercepted. And Craig Robertson, you don't want to give Craig Robertson that sort of opportunity. The next New Year sprint winner, Paddy Boyle, doing a lot of good work there, but the pass was plucked out of the air by the jumping Craig Robertson, and from a standing start, the Gala winger, well, he ended up just sauntering in for another try. Skeen adds the extra 2 points, and the South now on to 38 points in one-way traffic. McCluskey finds Boyer on towards Gosman. Good work there from Gosman, back to Jaricevic, just on the angle, looking at his options there. Callum Forrester just a little too far behind that pass there from Jaricevic. The South won't care. The man in the middle there, ex-Scotland sevens player Fraser Hartness. One Davis finds the other. A Skeen now brings in Chalmers, Robbie Chalmers, on towards Rory Marshall of Jed Forrest. Marshall takes the ball into contact now. He's a little offload there to Chalmers. Now he's up against Boyer. Chalmers against Boyer. Rounds Paddy Boyer and finishes off the simplest of moves. An easy task for him to touch down now to take the South beyond the 40-point mark. And Robbie Chalmers, son of Craig, nice little sidestep there, working his way around Boyer, who couldn't bring him down. The South just using their team to good effect here, as Andrew Skeen adds the extras. Some hilarity in the South bench, closing stages. Jaricevic now looking to get some of his forwards involved. Back once more with Jaricevic. Plays the crossfield kick. Gosman is running onto that one, but the referee just signalling that he was in front of the kicker just before Jaricevic was able to play him in. Andrew Skeen on the flank. Andrew Skeen going to finish things off. Icing on the cake stuff here for the Kelso skipper of the South. 50 points to 0 with the kick to come. A few of the players just watching on from the sidelines, having had a very good afternoon indeed. It's a great occasion for the South to take part in. Many of these players, including Andrew Skeen, who adds extra 2 points, have had a busy sevens season down in the Borders. But what a way to cap it off. Fraser Hartness there with Neil Hinnigan, a shake of the hands. Bruce McNeil coming onto the pitch as well. Sporting handshakes all round, but it was one-way traffic there. Only one side really bossing the final. The South over 50 points they accrued in that final. Bruce McNeil there exchanging handshakes with the beaten Minerva players. Rory Marshall in the picture as the South gather in a huddle, and I'm sure there'll be happy words, a contented South squad heading back to the Borders.
You actually look at their squad and some of them boys are decent players, really turned up, and really hearts off, like, because that final was immense. Like everybody here, some boys didn't get loads of game time, but unfortunately that's life. We're here to win and all, but when the boys come off the bench, you're actually adding something. Every time you come off the bench, you're adding something, and that's what keeps us winning games. It's been able to have that starting 7 and then 5 boys on the bench. When they come on, they really put something on. Huge effort a day. For me, so thanks very much.
Well, Bruce, talk about saving the best till last.
Yeah, definitely a real good positive finish at the end there.
we spoke probably the semi-final and the last group game was probably not quite where it should have been, and having to scrape through with 2 really good tries but 2 last-minute tries to get us through, and then kind of, like I said, it kind of gelled there at the end. Like, a group of lads that have never played together and kind of just chucked together today. So, like I say, 4 ties under a belt, and then that 5th one's really where it clicked.
And particularly good because you beat Minerva Builders in the final. You also beat them in the pool as well. So you beat the finalists twice, effectively.
Yeah, like they've got some good boys in there. Some Ayr and Glasgow Hawks players that are playing regular Prem 1 rugby week in, week out, and we matched them and some. To nil them is quite a feat, I think, and we're really chuffed about it.
Now, last night at Melrose, it was your club dinner, of course. How on earth are you still on 2 feet today?
Look, I've had plenty of club dinners. I did have a few drinks, but just watched what I was doing after the food was served, and got myself away up the road early, just because it was a real good opportunity for me to come and play today, and it would have been really selfish of me to the rest of the boys to go out and have a big night and whatnot last night. So, look, it's a choice, and they've wanted to be playing the rugby, so it was an easy one in the end.
And what does it mean to you to wear that South jersey?
Look, it's got a lot of history to it, and it's a real special thing to be asked to even play in, and then to win with it as well is real good. And we put performances on like that, it can only gather momentum and become a bigger thing. So it's really good.
Well done for today.
Perfect, thanks.